everybody, the bikes are not leaving me, and I'm super glad that they are not, because look what is behind me. Absolutely brilliant. I've got another motorbike here. The paintwork, the pinstriping, the customization here is just brilliant. Beautiful chrome. I love it. I'm learning about motorbikes. I love the way they look. I look good sitting on one, so I think I should find out a bit more on how these get modified to look so pretty. Not just pretty, very cool as well. I'm going to speak with Charlie. Hi Charlie, how's it going? Melba? And we've got Tom in the back.
Dad.
Charlie could not have had this done without Mom and Dad. And I love that. So tell me, who started what?
Well, I guess Mom started it.
Mom started it.
Raising us up, you know, she taught us to pay attention to detail, be very clean, neat, you know, have a plan, a vision, and work towards it. You know, Pop instills that in us.
Very nice.
I went the mechanical route.
And look at what you got. And what do you have? What am I looking at?
This is a 2010 Road Glide. I bought it new, rode it for a year, took it apart. I wanted to have something worthy of showing. 11 years later, we got a trophy.
And you got a trophy. Congratulations on that. You got first class here at the Autorama in Dallas, which is where I'm at, presented by O'Reilly, and you got first class.
First place.
First place.
First show, first award.
First show as well.
First time it's been out in 11 years.
Wow, well done. It took 11 years.
Show.
And what did it look like when you first got it?
Just a stock Harley. It was red.
Okay.
You know, just nothing special, just like all the ones you see on the street.
Yep. And let's start off here. We're going to get to the front because that looks amazing, but I want to start back here. You have added these, the fenders. Are they called fenders as well, like the cars?
I bought a fender kit and I didn't like it. The license plate was real high up on it.
Okay.
So I cut the fender apart, made my own mold, made my own fender to stretch it, get it to flow down to the ground.
Nice.
Then the bags were too short, so I put 4 inches on the bags.
So these are called the bags? Okay.
Then the lids, they didn't come with 8-inch speakers. I cut all this out and made the 8s.
Wow.
It had a spoiler on the back I took off so it would flow around.
Beautiful.
I cut the side covers all apart, raised them and stretched them to go into the front of the frame to line up with the tank. Stretched the tank back into the seat area.
This is beautiful welding. This is beautiful welding. You've done this all yourself.
I'm a fabricator for a living.
Okay, that helps.
I build cars for a living.
Okay, wow.
But I wanted to have the skills to build a motorcycle. This is the first motorcycle I've ever built.
Wow, you've done very well. Absolutely love it. And this is also custom here as well.
Harley tanks are usually only about that long.
Okay.
So I stretched the tank into the side so all the paint would flow.
Yeah.
Molded in the dash so it didn't have a gap or didn't show any of the gaskets.
Nice.
My little crown is the guy that painted it. His name's Gary Queen.
Oh, okay.
So the crown is for Gary.
Oh, there you go, Gary. Nice work.
The fairing, I took 2 fairings, cut them apart, put them together to stretch it. Stretched it down so it flowed with the tank. Stretched it back so it lined up. And I wanted the headlights to have that angled look.
Oh yeah. This is brilliant. And I love the headlights. They're very different. You've got...
Harley makes these. They're called daylighters.
Okay.
They were chrome. I liked them.
Oh yeah. I love chrome. You cannot hate on chrome.
Then the wheels are one off. I had those made special.
I love the purple lights, Charlie. Look at this.
Did you see the valve stem cap? It's a beehive.
It's a beehive. Wow. Custom made wheels as well.
The rear wheel matches. It's not, I didn't cheap out on the wheels.
You got it matching. Now who decided on the color? What made you
Gary.
want to do it? Okay.
I didn't know it was going to be orange.
Wow.
He decided it. I dropped
put
it
a
off and
lot
told him
of
to paint it
stuff.
blue, and he didn't want to paint it blue.
Okay.
So I said, how about red? Gold? No. I said, just paint it.
Can I say something? Gary Queen must be a very important person.
Very.
He must really know his stuff that
I love Gary like my brother.
you just take it to him to paint and he will decide what he's going to do and you've got no say.
No say.
Yeah, you put the bill. Love it, why not? Okay, well you know what? He's done a fantastic job because it looks...
Without Gary's vision and paint, I couldn't do this.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so what modern features do we have here? I do see a screen there.
It has touch screen, Sony's touch screen for the stereo. It has cruise control.
Wow.
It has an air ride. It raises up 4 inches so you can ride it.
You can put air rides on motorbikes.
Yep.
Okay, wow.
It has an air compressor and an air tank in the back.
Nice.
And it switches underneath and it raises right up.
So is this the lowest at
This
the
is
moment?
all the way down.
Okay. And then when you're riding it, obviously you've got it up
4 inches higher.
4 inches higher. Wow. You know, you would look good even being up high as well.
It shows the rear wheel.
It will show you that. That's what I mean. I'm just staring at the wheels here, and usually I love it when the cars are sitting absolutely flush to the ground. I mean, I do like that look. But looking at the bikes, especially when they've got custom wheels like this, if they're raised up, then you're going to be able to see them really well.
They kept kidding with me that I was riding one of those traffic safety cones.
No, are you kidding? No, sir, I do not see that. I do like the silver leaf here. That's beautiful.
Yeah, there's Loki. The other side, Customs and Loki.
Very nice. So you build classic cars, Charlie, and then you decided to get your hands on a motorbike. Were you riding before?
I will ride it. I rode it before, but it's brand new. I haven't rode it yet. I rode it from the trailer in the parking lot to here.
Nice. Nice. And what engine does this motorbike have?
98-inch Harley Davidson. I haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
That's coming.
I don't know much about the engines, I'm going to be honest, especially when it comes to motorbikes. So what are we looking at? Like how powerful is that engine compared to
Right
a
now it
motorbike?
makes 95 horsepower.
Which is good.
Yeah, it runs good. You know, I don't ride it for
Because
speed.
I'm looking at the size of this, obviously.
It has a backrest that goes on it, so you can ride 2 on it.
Okay,
It has the rear pegs.
very nice.
I kept all the amenities. I just wanted it smooth and flowing.
And you just want it to look nice as well and also show off your fabrication skills.
That's the whole reason for doing this, is to improve my skills to be able to do this.
Because this is a lot more different than fabricating and building on a
car.
You know, there's a much more bigger hoods, bigger panels. You've got such a small materials to work with.
I developed my skills, now I can do that.
We're going to go over to that, don't you worry. See, like the fine work over here, see this bit here? Like that is not easy to do.
Did you look at the front of the bike where the grill's recessed into the frame?
Oh, wow. Wow, indeed.
I just formed all the sheet metal and did all that.
Have a look at this one more time. Love the chrome. Absolutely brilliant. All right, now Charlie, you make cars and you're on Rana's radar, which is all about classic cars. So what have we got here? Because it's absolutely beautiful and I love the orange. I'm thinking that Gary, knowing you were going to be displaying it next to this.
I called the boss and asked him, hey, can I borrow the Camaro? He said, sure. Then he calls back and says, what are you going to do with it? So
really? Okay. So,
we cleaned it all up really nice and brought it here.
what year is the Camaro?
69 Camaro.
And this is one that you have done, restored yourself. And it's a full frame off restoration?
Right. It has a custom frame underneath it for Mark Morrison.
Really? Wow.
540 cubic again.
I was going to say 427.
540. It's
Wow.
big.
It is big. It is big. And when you have a clean firewall like that and just an absolutely brilliant engine bay, you need to have a big block. It needs to be shown off. You gotta love it. And it just looks absolutely brilliant on that 69 Camaro. Oh, I can squeeze in. Wow. And Charlie, do you have a shop where you do this?
No, I work for an individual.
Okay.
He owns an air conditioning company in Haslett.
Wow.
And we do these they're his own personal cars for him and his wife's enjoyment.
Okay. Nice.
He allows me to play with them.
You know the right people, don't you?
I try.
Oh, this is awesome. And how long did it take you to restore this?
This one, we've been working on this one about a year now.
Okay. That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
For a full frame of restoration, that's fast.
That's all we do all day is work on these.
Okay.
That's the full-time job.
You guys must be so proud.
Well, we are very proud.
And what do you think? Do you like cars as well, ma'am? And bikes?
Do I like what?
Do you like cars and bikes?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah?
Since I was very, very young,
Okay.
just like him, when he was 15 years old, he couldn't wait to get 16 and get his first car.
Well, what were you driving at the time?
Oh dear, I don't remember.
No, when you were 16, what was your first car?
When I went to state,
Now, what was your first car
oh,
when you turned 16?
when I was 16, let's see, when I was 16, I would have been, what year would that have been? My first car was a 1956 Ford.
Nice, okay.
And I was born in 46, so 10 years would have been 56, so my car was probably about 10 years old when I got it.
Nice. And what was it like driving for the first time? Do you remember that?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
It was freedom. Wheels meant freedom.
I loved it.
Exactly.
And what about you, Tom? What was your first car?
It was a 1953 Plymouth.
See how quick he remembered that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is a car guy. 1953 Plymouth.
1953. Yes.
Beautiful. And where is it now? What happened to it?
We traded in on my next car, which was a 72 value. It was maybe a 63 value.
Yeah. You know, the way you said that, you remembered it. It was right there at the tip of your tongue. Do you have a 53 Plymouth now?
No.
No, but you want one.
You never forget your first car.
So I've heard. Would you like to have a 53 Plymouth?
Honestly, no.
Okay. That is a first.
I wouldn't want him to have a 53.
You wouldn't? Not if it's fully restored back to the way it was when you drove it?
No, like I say, I was an enthusiast, but I wanted my first car, and I needed it.
And it did the job.
Right.
And you've got your memory.
Yes.
There you go. And that's what it's all about. You guys absolutely love this. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, Charlie, Nova, and Tom. You having a good time today at the Autorama?
Sure are.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Okay, thank you so much.
Plaque made it all worth it.
Show me that plaque, by the way.
That's what it's all about, is that plaque.
Do we have a name for the bike?
It got named OCD1.
OCD1. Fair enough. Okay, so OCD1 won first place at the Autorama. Here we go, 2023, presented by O'Reilly. This is where I'm at. You guys, crazy weekend. Just flew in from Tulsa this morning, in Dallas. But here we are, having a great time, meeting lovely folk like these guys behind me. And don't forget, if you like what you're watching, subscribe, turn on your notifications. So I've been told people subscribe, but if the notifications are not on, you don't get notified when my video comes up, and then you don't know. All right, everyone, take care. market hall, which is just right here in Dallas, I guess. But yeah, it is absolutely big. It's a big indoor venue, which is awesome because it's pretty cold as well. But hey, there is so many cars here. There is so many beautiful modifications, customs, there's classics. Yeah, there is just a lot to see. I like the Tri-5s, and when they've been done up like this, it looks so cool. Honestly, we've got the petrols on this side. That means that this must be a 55. Wow, I absolutely love it. Look at the inside. Black on black. It's brilliant. All right, everybody, I was walking past the Plymouth and the 55, and I was like, wow, these are amazing. And I love the blue standing right next to the flag. Looks brilliant. Bobby, how are you today?
I am great, thank you.
Enjoying your time here at the
I
Autorama?
am. It's I come every year.
Every year. How many years have you been coming for?
This is my fourth in a
year.
row.
You've got two beautiful cars.
Thank you.
How did you bring them both here, for starters?
In a trailer.
In a trailer, both of them?
Well, this one I trailered all the way. That one I keep it at a shop down the street. It's about 5 miles away, and I just drove it here.
Okay, we're going to get to the Plymouth in a moment. Tri-5s are a big hit. I like the Tri-5s as well. It's a 55, great year. First year they brought the V8. This has been restored. It's been a full restoration.
Yes.
And it's also for sale, so we're going to get to that as well. But before we do that, how long have you had this for?
I've had it for about 8 months.
8 months, and you're ready to sell it?
Yes.
Okay, the Tri-5s is not for you.
No, I'm a Mopar man.
You're a Mopar man, fair enough,
Yes.
sir, fair enough. Well, it's still brilliant, it's absolutely amazing. The restoration there's been no expenses spared. That's
Right.
what it looks like.
Yes.
And what is the engine here?
The engine is a 504 stroker.
Okay,
Transmission is a 700 R4 overdrive automatic transmission.
wow. So has the restoration only happened less than a year, or when was it restored?
It finished up about 8 months ago.
Okay, wow, so it's very fresh. Beautiful. I'll get Bobby's details in case somebody wants to reach out to him if it's not sold by the time this video goes up, because it's very nice. I mean, everything's been changed. It's like driving a modern day car.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has coilovers all the way around. Suspension's been changed. Real nice, smooth riding car.
And it's got speakers in the back.
It's got a nice sound system in it,
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
so you can hear it over the exhaust.
So we can actually call this a 55 hot rod
Pretty much.
with that block at the front. And Bobby, if somebody was interested in asking you about the car, is that your number at the front?
No, I didn't put my number up. I was just here.
Okay.
They can call me.
They can call you?
Give my number.
Yeah, if you want.
It's 813-465-8881.
And you are in Texas? Is this where you
in
reside?
Texas, yes.
Okay, well there you go. But hey, this blue is brilliant.
My pride and joy.
Absolutely. Now, you know, before I come here, you told me your friend told you to buy the 55, and you said okay.
I went and drove it and loved it and bought it. The wife likes it, but I don't need another car.
Okay, there you go. And that's how that is. Now, this is very special.
Yes.
What have we got here?
This is a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner.
1970 Plymouth Roadrunner.
Yes. Has a 446 pack motor in it. I had it converted over to throttle bodies. So when I had it restored, I put throttle bodies on it.
Yep.
And pretty much transmission, power steering.
When did you get the Roadrunner?
I got it around like 1981. It was my high school car.
Okay, nice.
81, late 81, early 82, right around in there.
You were driving this in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get rid of this car.
No, not enough money.
There is too many memories.
Not enough money.
So when you sit and drive this, now take me back to your high school days. What were you doing? What does it feel like?
You know, it was fun. Obviously, you had to work on them a lot because it had 3 carburetors. It was a 6-pack, so you always had to tune the carburetors and get them back in adjustment.
Okay.
It was a cruising car here in Dallas. It was Forest Lane. Every Friday and Saturday night, we'd cruise up and down the Forest Lane and talk to people and pull over. I mean, it was just fun.
And you can't put a price on those memories.
No, same color, original color. When I got it, it's a B5 blue, Chrysler blue.
Wow. And the interiors look original as well. Are they?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the
The
question.
interiors are original as well?
No, this has all totally been redone.
Okay.
Everything. It had a bench in it originally.
Yep.
We moved it to a buckets, put the center console in.
But is the dash replicated back to what it would have been?
It was, the gauges are different. The dash is what it was.
Okay.
But we changed the gauges out and put a nicer radio in it. And then the Roadrunner is hand painted
Oh, wow.
on the dash.
I like your pistol grip shifter.
Yep, had it done in a dark blue and black wood.
Very nice. You know, it would have been, oh, so that's fabric, but that's not, okay.
Suede, yeah. So everything's
yeah.
leather and suede.
Very nice.
Had all the moldings done black chrome, because they were chrome. Now I have them all black.
This is a beautiful car. Oh, look at the hood, everybody.
Yes.
Wow.
We changed the color. It originally was black, and the gentleman that restored it thought that the gray would look better.
100% because it flows along with the dashboard and along with the air vents there as well.
Yes.
Oh, it's been done really well.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber, everybody, beautiful.
Yes. Just a hint.
Just a hint, just a little touch
Yes.
to keep it up to date
Yes,
with
ma'am.
modern times. Oh, you've done this really well. I love it. It's your car that you went to high school with, and I noticed you've got a son as well, so that means that one day this is going to be his.
Yes.
And he should keep it for his kids
Yes.
and for many more generations to come. 'Cause
Yes.
I love it when things like this get kept in the family. You know?
I wish I could be around in 40, 50 years and see the car in a show at that point. I think it would be awesome.
Okay, as we were saying, this was your car from high school.
Correct.
And then I turned the camera off, I had to change the battery, and I asked you about your wife, and I said, so what does she feel about this car? And where was she at that time?
We was in high school when we met, and she needed a ride to the trainers, and so I started giving her a ride.
So you guys were in both the same year, same high
Yep,
school? Okay.
Same year, same high school, and just became real good friends, like best friends. She went off to college, I went to work, and then she came back, and we started talking, and I just asked her to marry me.
Wow.
I've been married for 30 years.
Wow, congratulations. So you guys were not dating in high
Never
school?
dated.
You guys
Never kissed her, never nothing.
Wow, but she got a ride in this,
Yes.
and she was playing soccer,
Soccer,
and
correct.
you were doing
Football.
and because of some amazing injury,
Yeah.
she got a ride in this at that time, making that beautiful memory, and then you guys drifted apart for a little bit, and then came back together, and then married for 30 years.
Yes.
Okay, you are definitely not getting rid of this car.
No.
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 No, sir, absolutely not. There is just too much sentimental value when cars have this much memories on that everybody, and that's what it's about on Rana's Radar, and that's what I like to show everyone as well. So, you know, you got this car, everybody said it was great, and the 55 Chevy is a beautiful car. I myself like it, but if it's not you, it's not you.
Yeah.
This car here, this is all you. Not just because it looks great and it drives well, but because it's got all those wonderful memories.
Yes.
Well, I
We enjoy
appreciate
it.
this. I bet you do. Thank
you.
you so much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for your time. Oh, that's awesome. You know what? If I could do that, I would just be happy just to sit down and ride in it as well and look pretty, April. So good for you, hun. Lloyd, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, sir. But you're doing a lot better than me. Look at the beautiful classic you've got here in front of us.
Thank you very much.
What have you got here, sir?
It's a 1963 Jaguar E-Type. It's been a labor of love. It was a barn find in California.
Wow.
About 20 years ago.
Okay.
And we had to go through and completely redo it. When I got it, the bonnet was tied on. So we've had to go through and completely restore it, rebuild the engine, top to bottom. And we didn't do it quite purist. We did a resto mod.
Okay.
So it's engine correct. But we put a 5-speed transmission in it.
Oh, I love it even more.
We put a fuel cell in it. We've got a racing gas cap on the back.
Well, we're gonna walk over and have a look at it in detail.
Absolutely.
But everybody, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again, I do know how to pick it, honestly. I was walking by and all these Jaguars just looked absolutely brilliant. But as soon as I saw the silver one, I said, okay, I wanna know more. But the fact that this was a barn find, it's been an absolute frame-off restoration. Lloyd, 20 years ago, were you looking for a Jaguar?
You know, yes, Jaguars, ever since I was a little kid, was my favorite car.
Okay, there you go.
And so finally got enough money to buy one back several years ago, bought it, sat in the garage for another 5 years after I bought it until I had enough money to start the restoration process.
Wow, and you found it in California?
Found it in California. There's actually a sister car to her that is under restoration right now by a friend of mine.
And what color will that be?
It's a black on black.
Nice.
And it's a 1961. This is a 1963.
Wow, look at the interior.
Custom
here.
interior. You can see the speaker system behind the seats. You can see the touchscreen stereo system and the dash.
So it's been modernized?
It's
got
been
all modern
modernized, backup
features.
camera, hands-free.
I love your steering wheel.
I love to drive the car. It's a daily driver sometimes.
4-speed?
It's a 5-speed.
5-speed. That's right. What was the engine you said again?
It's a 3.8 liter 6-cylinder engine, so it's the original engine. And I still have the original transmission, but it's sitting on a stand in the garage. So we did bigger wheels and bigger tires on it to give it a little bit better stance.
Did you change the body line?
We did not change the body line except for the bonnet.
Okay, what did you do to the bonnet?
We added a ducktail at the back of the hood scoop of the bonnet.
So in 63 they still had,
It was the bonnet was straight. You can
Okay.
see on the adjacent car how it goes straight up.
okay, yeah, but you
And
added.
this we added the ducktail.
You know, it's such a small change, but it makes a difference, doesn't it?
It really
Because
does.
When
It
you
really
look at
does.
it from here, from this angle, it actually looks pretty long. It makes it, it's a very long hood, front end to
It
begin
is a
with.
very long bonnet,
But
yes.
just doing that actually makes this look even longer than it is.
Looks like it's going faster.
And it's going faster. Look at that, everybody. I mean,
This is a titanium silver paint job. This is actually a Lamborghini paint color.
okay, I see that. Wow. Otherwise, in 63, this is what the Jaguars would have looked like, body shape-wise.
That is correct.
And what about the wheels? What wheels do you have?
These are Dayton wire wheels, and then they're Toyo Proxy competition tires.
Nice.
You know, the others, that's the
That's pretty-
racing. That's modified. The original
Okay.
car would have had a gas cap here. And so we did a fuel cell in the back. I'll bump it up the trunk and show you. And did the racing fuel. You can see the fuel cell that we added in the back. And then the custom leather interior on the trunk as well.
Wow.
Or I should say boot.
There you go.
We
Someone
got a
who
very
knows it.
special award this last year. So this last year was the 60th anniversary for Jaguar.
Okay.
And we had the International Jaguar Festival here in Dallas. And the director of the Coventry Foundation for Jaguar came from Great Britain to
Yeah.
talk at our dinner. And he gave this car the award of the car he most wanted to drive home.
Wow.
So
That's big. Big.
that is big.
From the man himself.
That's right.
Beautiful. Look at the back end here. I just want to show. Very nice. Did they also have the 4 exhausts?
No, that's custom as well. Typically, they
thought.
would have just had 2 exhausts.
Just the 2. This is very nice.
And then, of course, you have to have a missiles button on your dash.
A missiles button. Fire missiles. What does that mean?
Kind of pay attention to the James Bond era.
Oh, I love it.
This car, they actually, when they started the James Bond movies,
Yep.
they were actually, Jaguar was approached about the Jaguar being the Bond car.
Really?
And they turned them down, and so Aston Martin became the
Yeah.
Bond car instead
It
of
did.
Jaguar.
But I mean, this is just, it's very sleek, it's very sporty. It's almost dangerous in a way, you know? It may
That's
look
right.
like this high-end luxury car. That's what I'm going to call it, because Jaguar is a luxurious brand. But at the same time, I don't know, I have not seen many classic Jaguars, but I'm loving this one. And I'm loving the way it just flows. And the fact that the lines were like this back in 63, it just
Enzo
shows.
Ferrari declared that this car was the most beautiful car ever designed.
There you go.
So
There you go. And I believe it. I mean, here we are in 2023 and it's made me stop in my tracks. But yeah, absolutely love it. Love it. Thank you, Lloyd. Appreciate
quite
that.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Oh, I love the paint job. Thank you. 55? Yep. Very nice. Look at this paint job, everybody.
Oh, yes, I did. What's your name, sir?
Richard,
Richard, nice to meet you. I'm Rana. Rana.
R.
A-N-A.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. And who have we got here?
Ma'am,
Who's this?
Diamante.
Diamante.
No sabe inglés. Only know Spanish.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And your 55 is brilliant. Did you do that yourself?
Actually, I build these cars,
Okay.
but this one I did not.
Why not?
Because I just got a big stack of $100 bills and bought it because I liked it.
Fair enough.
I did the motor.
Okay.
I put the motor and all that stuff in there, but the car itself I didn't do anything.
And-
I liked it so much when I seen my friend bought it. I said I want to buy it from you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, why not? I mean, it's brilliant. The green with the black,
it's different. Very
different.
It pops.
Oh, it pops a lot. I've
You
seen a
got a
lot of
good,
Tri-5s.
A stage present.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I've seen a lot of Tri-5s, everybody, but this one by far has popped the most.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a very special green.
yeah, yeah.
What green is that?
That actually, 2000 Camaro green, but when the man did that paint job, he put gold pearl. You know what it is? Gold.
Yeah.
Gold. See that gold in there?
Yeah, I can see it.
He put in the paint and that make gold pearl make a difference in the luster.
It really does. It does. It does.
Yeah. Make it pop. That's the name
It
of the
makes
game.
it shine and it makes it sparkle, but
Yeah.
it's not too much.
Not too much. No,
Yeah.
I don't like it too much.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. I like it just. It's just you know, there's got to be a happy medium.
Exactly.
And the happy medium is your taste. There's other guy likes. You see some of the like metal flakes. And all, I don't like it.
It's gotta be what you like.
It's got to be what you like. And you know what though? Most people's taste will take this over those flaky flake stuff.
The flaky flake stuff.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
You see though, it's too much.
I do. It's too much.
It's just too it's too much. So that's okay.
Well, you having a good time today?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be ready
my
to
car,
follow soon.
that car won first place.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it.
thank you.
I love it. Can't go wrong with the Tri-5s.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you. You have a good day, sir.
You have a nice day.